Hey everybody, welcome into the live stream. I hope everybody's having a great day. Let me just get the camera angle set up here. It's going to be the thing that we'll be talking about every single time that I start my stream. Because I can't just set up my camera anymore and press record. YouTube seems to think that I need to put the camera into position. It's just weird. It's just I don't like the new setup at all. But it's what YouTube wants to do, so whatever. All right. So guys, here we are. We're going to be playing at 9:30 in the morning. Now, the reason we're doing that is because I love to play in the morning. I love the morning music. I love it's a bright and sunny start of the day. It is actually 5:30 in the evening here on Friday. And Tom Nook is just coming out of the resident service tent, and he is getting ready to address all of the residents on the new Grand Union. So let us go ahead and get started. There we go. Angel Kitty, how you doing? Angel Kitty, how does the screen look before I get started? Am I centered pretty well? And welcome in everybody that's joining in today. And welcome to everybody that is catching this on the replay. Guys, make sure to give that a thumbs up. And let me know how you're liking the stream. Needs to be more to the right. Okay. So let me see. How's that look? I think that looks pretty good. I have a big black strip on the side that has all my controls, and I can't tell if that's part of the screen or not. I don't think it is. All right, well, we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, hello. Time for an island-wide broadcast, your source for island news. I'll go over some things that are very important to island life, so lend me your island ears for a short time. Let's get started. Hello, everyone. This is Tom Nook. It's 9:32 a.m. this happy Friday, November 7th of 2025. I can't say I have much in the way of news to report to you today. One item I should share. This morning on my daily walk, I spotted a mushroom. We are well into fall now, aren't we? Mushrooms aren't just a staple flavor for fall, they're also good for crafting fall DIY memories. Yes, yes, I want you all to enjoy fall this DIY way. DIY recipe users will see that I've sent over a recipe for a wonderful mushroom wreath. Try it out. Possibly. Now, will I be in my house? I think I have my house today, right? Because I didn't play yesterday. All right, it's taking a long time to load. What's going on here? What's going on here? Wow, guys, that was a long loading screen. Little Chuckie, we didn't think we were going to see you today because that was a long loading screen. All right, well, let's stop everything we're doing. Go ahead and delete that. Turn Chuckie this way a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to hit the plus key Got ourselves a picture. Nice. All right. Guys, we officially have a house. All right, let's go inside, see what's going on. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what the house looks like. The picture looks good. All right, awesome. All right, congratulations on the construction of your new home. Here are a few tips for comfortable living. All right. Turning lights on and off, enter decorating mode, and opening up the storage. So using the arrow keys. Turn lights on. Okay. All right. Okay. When you're in your home, you can open your pockets. Okay. All right. Wow, guys, look at how much bigger the house is. Woo! Guys, we got ourselves a big old house here. All right. All right, actually, let's just push this back. Let's just push this back. Well, no, push it over near the bed. Push it over near the, and then I'm going to put that little lantern over here. Place that. Perfect. I'm going to pick up those weeds. And then I think I'm just going to push this forward. All right. There's our house so far. It's pretty rustic. It's pretty rustic, guys, but hey, that's what it's like when you get your first house. Everything is borrowed. Oh my, I was just going to say, what is all of this? So we got something from Mom. My dear Chuckie, how is your new life treating you? Are you eating well, brushing your teeth, washing behind your ears? Oh dear, I'm all worked up. Here's a little something to help you, to help out. Eat it or plant it, but think of me, Mom. Oh. I remember when Animal Crossing first started back in 2020, and I used to get these letters from in the game. Oh my gosh, guys, they were so difficult to read because all I could think of was my real mom, and I miss her. I miss her. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this. Esteemed Chuckie, we wish to express our gratitude for your continued use of the. Okay, this is going to be my. Is this going to be my suit? Is this going to be my suit? Oh. All right. Let's go out and look first. This is going to be probably the fruits from my mom. And they're apples! Oh, yes! Pears and apples! The perfect fruit pears. Oh, this is the perfect island, guys. This is meant to be the forever island. The other island was a hot mess. That was a hot mess. Guys, can you imagine? Guys, think about it. Can you imagine starting Animal Crossing and getting like the random villagers like that, and then like making mistakes where you put your houses and stuff? That would be so frustrating. That would be so frustrating in the game. Maybe it's frustrating now because I played the game so much. Angel, can you have 2 apple trees and a pear tree in real life? Nice. Yeah, and you need to have 2 pear trees, right? So they can cross-pollinate, because otherwise you don't get the applets, right? And there is my wetsuit. Oh, this is the best. This is the best. All right. Let me drop these weeds right here. And then let me grab the rest of this stuff. All right. Look shopping. this is my new home. This is something with Happy Home Academy. All right, I can't remember what this is supposed to be. The pair will self-pollinate. A wooden mini table? Really? Oh, it's the DIY. When do we start getting the pennants? Is that as you like do your Happy Home Paradise thing? Your Happy Home planner? All right. Well, anyways, we got that done. Oh, I can't run between my house now. All right, let me put that there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that hose reel right here for now. Where is that, by the way? I know it's supposed to be for Muffy, but since I actually have a house, I'm going to kind of put it behind my house. Right? But you can't even see it there if I do that. All right, I guess should I turn it this way? Maybe I'll leave it like that. That looks a little bit better, so you can kind of tell what it is. Hey, there's Samson. Good morning, Pipsqueak. Getting an early start? What's the latest? Hey, you working up a good sweat there? Don't forget to stay hydrated, Pipsqueak. All right. Oh, this is so amazing. Debbie 801, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, Debbie. We got I'm playing day number 2 of Animal Crossing. I have my house. Little Chuckie has his house. It's very exciting. And Muffy and Samson are both in their tent still. Yo, Nightshades, what's the word? I think I left my handkerchief at my last place nightstand. It's not like I used it much, but still. Oh, that's too bad. Ooh. Oh, guys, yellow balloon. All right, where's the balloon? Oh, there it is. All right, for those of you that are here, you're going to watch little Chuckie not be able to shoot the balloon down. Really? There we go. All right. So, I just shot down a yellow balloon. Guys, what do you think is inside the yellow balloon? I generally think it's going to be bells, but it could be a piece of furniture, a piece of clothing, a DIY, or a building material including iron nugget, stone, or clay, or it could be bells. So take your guess in chat. And guys, if you're watching us on the replay, guys, we're surprised and see if we're right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open these are the garden lanterns. It was a yellow balloon, Angel Kitty. It was a yellow balloon. I know. I think I'm going to keep Muffy here, and Curlo's house is going to be like right here. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let me all right. Let me pull this over a little bit. All right, I like the look of that. That's good. And then we're going to run up here, right? We're going to run up here to this tree and then come across to, okay, perfect. So I think I'm going to put one lantern here. And then the other lantern I'm going to put, I think, right here next to this tree. This will be kind of my reminder that when I see this lantern, I have to take a right to go to resident services. I think that'll work. This is so much fun planning out the island. It makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. All right, so I got my wetsuit, so we're definitely going to go do some exploring of the rest of the island. At least, guys, at least the main level of the island, because they don't have a ladder or any way of getting upstairs yet. I don't have any way of getting upstairs. I don't have any way of getting up on the upper levels yet. Yeah, you know, he used to like Stella. Stella was kind of the purple sheep. I love Stella. I thought she was so awesome. Oh my god, she was so good. But yeah, no, Carlos is going to be making his moves. All right, so let's see what was inside that yellow balloon. I am also going to say bells because about 86.4% of the time, the yellow balloon does contain bells. Are you freaking kidding me? It's a piece of clothing. Well, guys, for those of you watching this back, and if you guessed clothing, you were correct. You were correct. Oh my god, what a horrible color, too. Alright, we're going to be selling that. Chuckie, where did your pants go? Oh my god, Chuckie, what are you doing? Get your pants back on. We're on camera. Unbelievable. Yeah, we're going to get kicked off from YouTube from behavior like this. We're going to get kicked off from YouTube. Everybody's going to be like, what happened to Chuck? It's like, oh, little Chuckie was taking his pants off on Animal Crossing. Getting everybody upset. I'm going to gather up all of my resources. Oh, you know something? I'm going to grab that grasshopper while I see him. Maybe. There we go. I caught a long locust, or as I call it, a locust. Okay. Let me go over here. And I'm immediately going to put this down here so I remember. See my locust? Isn't he awesome? All right, now we're going to put him right there. Now, what's this big fish here? What is this big fish right here? I'm kind of doing like 25 things at once right now. Oh, I don't have this. I do not have this. So I'm going to go ahead and put him right here as well. There we go. All right, let's finish foraging. Do I have this? I think I already have that. All right. Let's finish foraging here around the island. Hmm. All right. All right, I think that looks good. All right, anything new on the board? Oh yeah, what do we got here? Good news. We've placed a tape record. Good news. We placed a tape deck in front of resident services, so you can enjoy stretching sessions. Remember, happy island living begins with daily exercise. All right. All right. So I took care of that. Let me grab this and this, and let's go into my house, and I'll kind of offload my pockets a little bit. Okay. So let me put the stone away and the mushrooms. I want to keep those and my tree branches. Oh, no, we're going to sell those. I got the clay, have the iron nugget, the round mushroom, and the flat mushroom. So all this stuff here I'm going to sell. I got my wetsuit. And then I'm going to put those in storage as well for right now, and I'll grow them eventually when I figure out where I'm going to plant them. All right, so we're going to sell that. Let me go into my DIYs. Oh, that isn't the oval table. That's the little rectangular table. Okay. Oh, guys, I have enough things to make a mushroom wreath to put on my door. Oh, all right. Well, hang on. Right? I have all of those. You know what I'm going to do? Guys, I'm going to go make a wreath. We're going to go over to resident services and make a wreath for ourselves. How's that sound? That'll look cute on my door. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Tommy. Oh, Chuckie, it's great to see you. We're keeping resident services open at night, so feel free to stop by if you need to talk about anything. For the time being, I'll be out and about checking in with everyone, seeing how folks are doing. If you're ever unsure about what you should do, don't hesitate to stop for don't hesitate to stop me for a little chat. All right, sounds like a plan. Uh-oh, what's this conversation all about? So you see, since the numbers of our homeowners is increasing, I agree that we need to build a shop. Guys, this is day number 2 and we're already getting a shop? However, when it comes to building supplies, our customers' homes should take priority. I have every confidence that you'll find a way of handling this little puzzle. The two of you have been training under me for how many years now? This should be a piece of cake. Well, hello there, Chuckie. Are you happy with your home? Is it meeting your expectations? You'll be a lot more comfortable now. Houses are so different from tents. You can freely change up the flooring and wallpaper. And you've got some built in storage so you can put away any furniture you aren't using. Oh, yes, there's more. All homeowners are automatically registered with the Happy Home Academy. Yeah, I just got to DIY them. The HHA, as we call it, will evaluate your home on a regular basis and send you helpful advice. They even send rewards to members whose homes achieve high ratings. Their evaluations won't intrude on your day to day life, so there's no need to worry. Just enjoy the fun. So, what do we get, guys? I know it originally is what? The Happy Home pennant, that kind of bluish um, pennant that you hang on the wall. And then there's a bronze plaque, a silver plaque, and a gold plaque. Is there also a trophy as well, or is that something different? Is it just those four? The pennant and then the bronze, silver, gold? I can't remember now. No, there's little houses too that go along with that, right? There's like little statuary houses that are bronze, silver, and gold. Because I remember having them on the floor in one of my houses underneath the plaques on the wall. Okay. Okay, yeah. 98,000 bells, guys. Don't worry, you can pay it back in installments, big or small. Payments can be made using the ABD feature of the Nook Stop. I think that's everything I need to tell you about homes today. But I do have a nice surprise for you. I do hope you're ready for this. It's a premium miles redemption item, a Nook Miles ticket. A Nook Miles ticket is a special travel voucher you can only get by redeeming Nook Miles. It's a conundrum, hmm? We want to improve our island, but still hold on to the deserted island magic. Well, now, you can do both. You can use one of these tickets to do some island hopping, adventuring. Yes, yes, go anytime you want. Maybe you're looking to meet some new characters or gather materials for DIY projects. Your trip is yours to enjoy in the way you like. Oh, guys, we might have to go on a Nook Mile adventure today. I've left the ticket for you at the counter at the airport, so use it whenever the travel mood strikes. Now then, go enjoy life in your freshly built home. Indeed. All right, that's empty. Let's see what's at the Nook Stop today. All right, I lost my bonus because I didn't play yesterday. I'm not going to be able to play every day, guys. It's probably going to be like every other day, every other third day, just because I'm trying to balance out work. Like I'm working Saturday, Sunday, so I know both of those days are going to be extremely busy. Yesterday was very busy for me, so I got home and I was feeling okay, and then I was like, I can't stream tonight. I'm too tired. And then I got this morning and I was going to stream, and I was like, no, you're going to go for a walk first. And then the day kind of got away from me. But it was a beautiful day for a walk. Oh, we have to buy this. This is gorgeous. Okay, so that's going to come tomorrow. I remember when we got this free. Do you remember that, guys? This was something that Nintendo sent to us when we were originally playing the game. And I sold it because I didn't know what it was. Purple glasses. KK Stroll. All right, I think we're good. So I'm going to sign off from there. I'm going to go over and talk to Tom Nook real quick. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. Yes, yes, that is the question. Well, this island is a diverse habitat for many interesting creatures, other than us. Yes, yes, you can catch all kinds of insects and fish if you practice with your net and fishing rod. I'd be most curious to see any creatures that you do catch. By all means, bring them to me. Okay, what else do we have? About my home? Hmm. I hate to disappoint, but I can't take expansion requests while you have an outstanding loan balance. Remember, you can make payments at the Nook Stop anytime. Once you pay off your loan, let's chat. Okay. Let's go over and talk to Timmy. Hello there, Chuckie. Congratulations on your new home. I have something I would like to chat about, if you have a moment, that is. It is a bit of a proposal, so um, if now is not a good time, I understand completely. No pressure. Very good. I'll get right to the point. I'm hoping that you might be interested in collaborating on a new venture building a new shop. Maybe. After all, our little island community is growing and our needs are growing too. I'd love to offer a much wider inventory of goods, but as you know, but as you can see, I'm a bit limited in here. I've already spoken with our fearless leader, of course, and he agrees that we have a need. But here's the thing, building materials are hard to get. So, can we set them aside for building a new shop? I really don't see it since he'll since we'll need those materials for residential projects, but I have an idea. Yes, yes. You could gather up materials from around the island, right? From the trees and the rocks. Our environmental review even suggests that there will be zero impact to native flora or fauna. But I'm getting off track. We'll need a lot of materials for a proper shop, and we will, of course, offer compensation for your efforts. Okay? Thank you so much. Now, I know this is a lot, but I put together a list of the items I'd like you to gather. We'll need 30 pieces of each of the regular wood, hardwood, and softwood. So, hardwood, softwood, and woodwood, and 30 iron nuggets. Okay. I'm not concerned about where these materials come from. They could come from this island or another island, any island. If I had the Nintendo membership online thing, I could go to a treasure island. Shh. But unfortunately, I actually don't have the Nintendo membership. That's okay. That's okay. I think the only thing I'm missing, so I got the pears and the apples right now for fruit. I'm interested to see what my sisterly fruit is going to be on like the Mystery Islands. And then whatever that is, the other two opposite fruits, those are going to be the ones that I'm not really sure. Um, I have to figure out how to get them. That way I can have like all 5 fruit trees. All right, so there's no deadline. I can just take my time gathering this stuff. I mean, because guys, I don't have an axe yet. I have no axe. I have no shovel. I have a net and a slingshot right now, and a fishing rod. So I don't really know how you expect I'm going to be doing all this. Not how you think I'm going to be doing all this. Heatwave Flare, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. And a bear, how are you tonight? Welcome in. Absolutely, no worries. I do have top fans though. That's something new that YouTube started. So right now we have Angel Kitty in first place, a bear, and Heatwave Player, which I think that's everybody that has tuned in so far. All right. I want to sell. I have some goodies. All right. I need to wait on selling that stuff there. Sounds good. All right. Let me go over here and make my wreath first before I forget, because I almost forgot. I literally almost forgot. Thank you for all the thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are all having a nice evening. We are playing at the 9:30. I bumped this back 8 hours. It's currently 5:30, a little after 5:30 here in New Hampshire, and it's dark out and it's chilly out, but I wanted to play during the daytime. I love playing Animal Crossing in the day. All right, we're done with that. All right, so where's my wreath? All right, let me put that right there, and then I'm going to sell those other two goodies there. I want to sell. Perfect. All right, now let's see what we have for sale. What's for sale today? An oil barrel and a hammock. We probably should get the hammock, right, for the beach. I'm gonna get the hammock for the beach. All right, and that's everything. Oh, that's right. The wallpaper and the flooring doesn't unlock until they build their little store, right? Now, that must be why this prompted so quickly in the game, because I have never seen Nook's Cranny like opening up so quickly before. I usually stay in my tent, usually for about a week. So for me to start the game and make it all the way through to actually pay off the Nook Miles and get out of my tent, that was pretty impressive for day number one for me. I don't think I've ever done that before. So, I mean, Blathers is on my other island. He's still in his tent after all this time. And Harv is still running around my island too, because I refused to talk to him. All right. All right, guys, we got 10 fishies. So doing good there. Anything else down here? Oh, yeah, we've got some other things here. Dream Home. So at the first stage of our Dream Home, got 500 points. Cast Master. Okay. All right, so that's everything. Now let's look at our Nook Mile Plus goals for the day. Plant a tree or a shrubbery. Pick 3 mushrooms. I did that. Redeem some Nook Miles. I think I'm going to buy a Nook Mile ticket, guys. And then hit rocks. And then catch 4 more fish. All right, we can do that. We can do some river fishing today. I don't know about hitting the rocks, though. Hmm. Well, there's no specific goal. There's no specific goal here, so we're good. Oh, there's a fish right there. Why don't we go ahead and take advantage of that fish? Okay. So I don't have that fish, right? All right, let's see what is in our mystery bottle today. Are you paying proper attention to your appearance, darling? A mirror can help you put yourself together. I've included a DIY mirror recipe in this bottle. Do make one for yourself when the mood strikes. All right, there's our table mirror DIY. Perfect. Put that away. Actually, let me run up along the river here and see what we have for fish. Oh, there's a fish right there. Is that our black bass? We got a black bass, guys. I don't know, will you see that from that far away? Yep, sounds like it. What did I get? A Croatian carp? A Crucian carp? Oh, there's a balloon over there, guys. There's a balloon way over there. All right. Let's do a little fishing here. Oh, oh, Chucky, you got overexcited. Chucky gets excitable, guys. All right, so I'm going to put the other fish right over here. I caught the snapper. Is the snapper like... The snapper's in the middle of the case. Come on, seriously? All right. Place that. Place that. I didn't know you could put aquariums on top of the bugs. I thought you had to keep them separate. But apparently not. That's fine. Guys, I got a tire. The old tire could be repurposed. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. What kind of an idea is that, little Chucky? All right, so there's our two new items. We've got our wood table mirror. So I need 3 pieces of wood and an iron nugget. And then I need an old tire. Okay. How many more do we need? I need 1 more fish. Okay. All right. Oh, is that fish again? Maybe. All right, I already got this one. I already got this one, but that's fine. That's fine, guys. I want to see if I can find that little tiny shadow again. No, I don't think so. All right. That's fine. Let me go ahead and put some stuff in storage. Look at her hanging out by my campfire, guys. How cute is that? All right. Decorate the door. The hammock? Oh, that's right, because that was in his catalog, so it wasn't the Nook shopping thing. All right, so the airport's right there. So let me go ahead and put that hammock right over here. Perfect. That's perfect. All right. Put that away. Yeah, that's good. All right. So let's go ahead and I don't know. Can I plant a tree? I probably can, right, without a shovel? Maybe I can. Oh, will a fruit tree count? Will a fruit tree count if I plant that? Yes. What's up? I heard you were getting stuff together for a shop. That's right. Ha, knew it. Well, thanks for doing your part for Grand Union. Oh, I got an idea. If you've got your gathering stuff for a shop, you might want this. What is that? So I figured out how to make that shovel from this awesome collection of DIY recipes I got with my miles. If I remember right, it's called Pretty Good Tools Recipe. So far, everything I've built from there has been super sturdy. Anyway, if you dig that shovel, go get the collection. You'll be buried in shovels in no time. Okay. Guys, we just got a shovel. Guys, we just got a shovel. How about that? All right, well, we needed to come in here anyways. I wanted to drop off some stuff. I wanted to get rid of the tire. Put that in storage. We're going to sell those two things. And then let me go into my inventory, grab the apples. I'm going to grab one. And then we are going to put those two away. Oh. I can tell fall is here, guys. I got the sniffles. Got the sniffles, guys. It's the weather change for sure. All right, so I think I'm just going to put the apple tree back here. All right, so I definitely need the shovel for this. So let's go ahead and plant that. Now, does this count? It does. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so let's go into our Nook Mile Plus. Oh, it doesn't count. But it's a tree. Are you kidding me? So a fruit tree doesn't count as a tree. I have to either plant a cedar tree or a hardwood tree. So I got to buy those from Timmy. I just got to plant one. I need to buy something from you. I need a sapling. Should I do a cedar sapling? And then maybe it'll be decorated for Christmas? I'm gonna... I'm going to do one of these, and I'm going to plant it in front of resident services. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So I want to sell a couple things. The fish and the giant clams. All right. All right, so oh, for some reason I thought I had space over here. All right, well, you know what I'll do? I'll put it here for now, because if you come off from the airport, hopefully there'll be this cedar tree with lights all over it at Christmas time. And if not, I'll cut it down. How's that? All right, so let's go in here. Let's go in here, guys. Nook Mile Plus. Um, oh yeah. It's like we have the whole island, guys, and they're literally right here where I need to be. Oh, we got the iron nugget rock. That's a good thing. Well, a couple iron nuggets anyways. Nice. All right. All right, so let's go inside and see what we can buy. I'm gonna first 300 points for fishing, 200 points for the iron rocks, 200 points for collecting mushrooms, 200 points for planting a tree. And what do we have here? Complete 3 DIYs, 150 points, catch a dog, 300 points, earn bells by selling items, and then stretching. We might do the stretching today, guys. That's a new one. All right, we still have items here to redeem. All right. All right, we got 5,000 points. All right, I think that's everything, right? I think that is everything. Morgan, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. You had Muffy on your island as your first villager? That's awesome. So Muffy is, I've never had Muffy before on my island. Um, this is my first time having her, and I've never had Samson, who is a mouse villager. I've never had a mouse villager on my island. So I had restarted my island, my Bluestone Island, and I ended up with Sprocket and Faith. That was just a disappointing start. So I ended up resetting, and this is going to be my forever island. I'm super excited. But Muffy is great. She's been really cool so far. Samson's been good too. so I need to go here, right? I need to redeem Nook Miles. So I'm going to wait on the Nook Mile ticket. Pretty good tool recipe. I'll redeem it. Okay. I did it. All right. All right, so let's go into our recipe guide here. And what did we get? So we have the stone axe. I needed flimsy axe, which I don't know how to make a flimsy axe yet. Okay. Flimsy axe, wood and iron nuggets. A flimsy shovel. I don't know how to make that, but I do know how to make. I do have a flimsy. I do know how to make the flimsy fishing rod and the flimsy net. I have both of those, and then the flimsy watering can. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, they're starting to try to come in for the winter. I have a friend that's having trouble with that too. Luckily, she has two cats, so they've been busy on Mousy Patrol. They have been on Mousy Patrol. All right, so let me go ahead and do a stretching exercise. Let's see who shows up for this today. Perfect. It's that very first stretching, guys. So we have Samson, we have Timmy, we have Tommy, we have Muffy. Nice. All right, this isn't too hard. I love the noises they make. All right. That's so cool. When I had the Bluestone Island, this was one of our goals. And I think I took pictures every single day of the group stretch exercise because of all the different NPCs and the villagers that would like show up to participate. All right, I need to go over and talk to him. Welcome, Chuckie. How can I help you today? What do you have for sale? Here's what we're selling today. All right, so I have those two items. There's the flimsy watering can. I don't think I have the DIY for beginners yet. Oh, I did already buy that. Okay. Hmm. I did change my mind. I'm kind of disappointed. I was thinking, trying to figure out how I get the flimsy axe. The villagers must give that to me or something at some point. All right, let me go over here. I'm going to drop off my supplies here. All right, I'll hold on to that. Okay. Rich, how are we doing tonight? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We've been playing for about an hour now. I just got done doing all my Nook Mile Plus goals for the day. Hey, I heard you're getting stuff together to build a shop. Good hustle, Chuckie. I found something that might help things along. Here you go. I was going to make those iron nuggets into some free weights, but having a shop sounds way cooler. The faster we build a shop, the faster I can just buy free weights. Go team. That's cute. All right. So I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop that. And I'll drop that. Okay. Robbie, how we doing tonight? Welcome in. It's about 6:30 here in New Hampshire right now, but I decided I wanted to play early in the day because I like the music, although the music really doesn't change because it's the start of the game, but I love the time of the day. I didn't want to play at nighttime. I didn't want to play at nighttime. All right, so I'm just going to kind of spam through this. I'm just going to hit the B key. I'm going to talk about the sending mail to the villagers. I do have a Nook Mile ticket. I want to fly. And as a matter of fact, I'd like to use that Nook Mile ticket. I'm ready to take off. All right. All right, here we are, guys. Well, you know what I can do? I can go ahead and cheat and say I need tools. And I need to buy a flimsy axe. And we'll just go ahead and do this a couple times, guys. We're just going to go ahead and do this a couple times. Am I going to actually be able to get anything on the island? Probably not, but I will get my tools because I can't get a flimsy axe or a flimsy shovel right now. So I'll just go ahead and make them myself. And I only have 10 spots in my pocket anyway, so it's not like I'm going to be able to collect a lot here on the island. All right, I think I'm going to grab 5 of each. I'm going to grab 5 of each, and then I'm going to grab all the coconuts too. I think I'll just grab like, I don't know, 8 coconuts or 10 coconuts, depending on what I can grab. Oh, I need to give Tom Nook the 5 bugs of fish? Okay, thank you. I don't, I got the tools, but I didn't get all they have is just the flimsy fishing rod and the flimsy shovel. It appears that I have to give Tom Nook the stuff for blathers. Ah, sounds good. I know it takes a while to get the shovel. I think you get that from Blathers, maybe, when he comes. I'm actually in no rush to get I'm in no rush to have Blathers come to the island. I'm in no rush to have Blathers come to the island. I'm doing pretty good, Robbie. I had today off from work, which was nice, and I went out walking earlier, which was fantastic. It was such a beautiful day. It was cold, but it was beautiful. So now I have the sniffles tonight from being out in the cold. But I'm not sick, I'm just sniffly. All right, so what do we have here? I feel like I have been asking him for stuff for like days now. And I just have 3. All right, because I know the shovels will get broken very easily after you bang them on the rocks after a while. But I'm just going to go ahead and grab the 5. And the 3 axes, that'll be enough. I can upgrade them to the, I can upgrade those axes to a better axe when I get home. Okay. Perfect. All right. Oh, look, guys, who's on the island? Oh, guys, look. Apparently roses, guys, roses apparently are my sister flower. How about that? How about that, guys? Well, hello there. My name's Fauna. You're Chuckie? Wait, you came here all the way from Grand Union? You're definitely more well-traveled than me. I'm trying to fix that by touring new places like this island. Mom always says there's a magic in chance encounters, so I'm glad we ran into each other like this. Alright, so she's the normal personality type. I mean, she's definitely perfect for fall. She's definitely perfect for fall. Right? Oh. Here. See what else I can gather. Well, you know, Robbie, I had a fantastic that's very random that there's 3 branches laying here. That's very random. So I got Samson and Muffy as my starter villagers, and they're nice. I'm really happy with them. However, when I first restarted, I had gotten Faith and Sprocket, and that was just a hot mess. That was like I had restarted my Riverside Island, and I was kind of playing it offline. The villagers were horrible. They were all, none of them were any good. I shouldn't say that. They were not villagers that I would have preferably picked. But you know what's interesting when stuff like that happens? It literally makes you not want to play the game. Because I'm like, there's no villager I want to go and say hello to today. So I ended up resetting the island, and I have good villagers now on that island. I mean, mind you, I haven't been playing it because I have the physical copy of the game. So I've actually, you know, I have to take the game out of this switch here and move it. And I don't generally ever do that because this switch sits here in the office. All right, so go ahead and plant that. I have 2 pairs. I guess I could collect the rose petals, huh? And then sell those? All right, let me get here. I think I'm just going to grab the iron nuggets for now. And maybe drop my 2... Drop the extra 2 pairs. I'm going to drop the extra 2 pairs, and then I'm going to grab the yellow rose petals. Whoops. Whoops. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to pick up that there. There we go. That's better. How are your pockets full already? Are you picking the... This gets very annoying. I just want to grab the rose petals. That's all I want, guys. Just the rose petals. I don't know, is the furniture in the tree even going to be any good? I literally most of the time just sell everything or throw it away. I know there's no wasps in the tree, which that's a good thing. But I'm kind of primarily looking for iron nuggets right now. So I can give those to Timmy and Tommy for their shop. Alright. So I got that there. Oh my god, Chucky, please stop. Just stop picking up all the weeds. Alright, so we got 10, 8, and 9. So I need one more white rose and technically 2 more red roses, but I don't think there are any more roses on the island. I don't think there are any more roses on the island. There's this one here. I'll grab that. And then let me stand here. Really, we're going to have a clay rock? What do we even need clay for? All right. I'll just stand here like this and see if I can do it. All right. Oh my gosh. Enough. Enough, Chucky. Okay. This game is supposed to be fun. I'm getting annoyed. Getting annoyed. All right. So let's go ahead and look at our, okay, so I already did that. Okay, perfect. I still did something. What else did I do? I'm a bone finder. Okay, so I found my first fossil. All right. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Kiki was your first villager? And you were surrounded by black cats? I know a bear. It's like, good lord. Good lord. All right, I'm ready to go home. I've had enough of this island. So I was kind of curious to see who my villagers were going to be like if I did pick them from the Mystery Island. Um, like I said, I got Muffy and Samson as my starter villagers, and I would like to see the 3 villagers, the lazy villager, the peppy villager, and the normal villager. I want to see the game autofill them. I don't want to pick them out like manually. And then we'll also see who the smug villager is when we build the campsite. That'll be an autofill. All right. So let me look at the DIYs first. How do I build a strong, sturdy shovel? Oh, okay, perfect. I can do that then. And same with the axe. No, I need 3 pieces of wood. I need 3 pieces of wood and a flimsy axe to make an axe. Okay. Because the axe will be the stronger. The axe will be the stronger the stronger axe. There are wasps on Nook Mile Islands? Oh, God. Oh, it's the Captain Islands that don't have wasps. Okay. That was kind of fun going to the Captain Islands. All right, let's go ahead and craft that shovel. Okay. And hopefully it does the very first shovel. Right? It does, okay. So I think guys, can you imagine, think about this. When we get bulk crafting, I literally will be able to stand here and go like, I need those other 4 shovels upgraded. And be like, done. Can you imagine? When 3.0 comes out, life is going to be so good. Life is going to be so good, guys. Are you ready for 3.0? Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm glad that I'm going to say this. I'm glad that the Switch 1 players weren't forgotten about. I'm glad that Nintendo did the update, but made it inclusive for everybody that still has a Switch 1. I don't know how that's pushing players to get a Switch 2, because I'm still holding out until like a brand new Animal Crossing game launches. And that probably won't be, if they just did the update, 2027 maybe? I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right, let me sell some of this stuff here. I got in my pockets. Welcome, Chuckie. How can I help you today? I want to sell some stuff. I want to sell, not my iron nuggets, but all of this stuff here. I kind of want to sell those coconuts too. Okay, that's good. All right. All right, so let me go put some stuff in storage. Let me go put some stuff in storage. There we go. Guys, thanks for joining in tonight on a Friday night. Hope you guys are all having a good Friday. Thank you to everybody that is catching this on the replay as well. Hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. All right. So I'm going to put that in storage. Put that in storage. Put that in storage. All right, and then I'm just going to leave both of these shovels out. Here's my little wetsuit. All right, let's go plant some coconuts, guys. Let's go plant some coconuts and try to build a couple coconut trees. I'm Coco for coconuts, guys. Coco for coconuts. Oh, I'm going to grab this right now. Oh, guys, we got shells all over the island. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? All right. So let's go ahead and start over here. All right, so I think maybe right here. Yeah, I think that's good. Plant one there. Plant one there. And I'll plant one there. All right, so we have a few coconut trees over here. I'll go over here. All right, there's actually not a lot of space over on this side, is there? All right, so let's go ahead and plant. No, not right there. Yeah, that'll give us enough space to come down and walk on the beach. It's not too close to the fire. So we shouldn't be burning stuff down. And then maybe I'll plant one. I'm gonna want to run up here like this. So maybe I'll plant one right here, maybe? I don't know if it'll grow right there. I don't know if that's too close. I don't know if this is going to be too close right here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, oh, there's a shell right there. Grab that. And nope, Chuckie. Not a good spot. How about right there? So we'll have a coconut tree there. I'm not going to put like a ton of trees on the beach because I want to make sure that I can like navigate the beach relatively easily. I might put more over on this side. Because I have a feeling this is where the villagers are going to be kind of hanging out. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. How many more trees do I have? I have one more after this. Okay, so I got one there. Yeah, I think that works. I'll plant it there. That'll be good. All right. All right. Did I put everything away? I think I did. All right, let me go in and sell these seashells real quick. I want to sell. I have some seashells from the seashore that I'd like to sell to you. sold. Perfect. Now, let's look at our Nipmal Plus numbers here. All right, so we did some crafting. So we did that goal. 37, 940. So I need another 1,300 coins to make that number. Plant 3 flower seeds. Catch a dab. Okay. What else do we have? There's always something in here. I really would like to get the I planted the coconut tree and the apple tree. I probably will have to plant a pear tree as well at some point. Okay. That's everything. All right, good. All right, guys, we are at the hour-and-a-half mark, and I think we are going to call it there for today. Let's see, what did I start at? Yeah, so it's must be right around 7 o'clock now. So I'm going to say thank you very much for coming in and hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the island. Oh, thank you, Angel Kitty. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, Debbie. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. And thank you to Rich that was here today. A bear was here. Robbie came in, said hello. And we had a few new faces, too, that I hadn't seen before, unless it's just different screen names. Morgan was here. And Heatwave Player was here earlier. So thank you to everybody that came in and hung out with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the red, yellow, and green hearts as well in the chat. I appreciate that. And anybody that is catching this on the replay, thanks for watching the replay. And I guess until next time, guys, I'm going to say bye for now. And we'll be catching up with Animal Crossing again starting the beginning of next week, as I'll be busy this weekend. But guys, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye for now. Muffy, wait until you meet Curlos. You are going to be the happiest camper in the whole wide world. I'm just telling you right now. I'm just telling you right now.